Yeah, right there. Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, we're on. We're on. Oh my god.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Wow, we got to sit kind of close because
Yeah, I know.
we
This
keep
is gonna be
making the
weird.
videos.
When I look at you, I'm gonna. Hi.
We keep making our videos the other
This
way.
light is so bright.
It is so
Yeah.
bright.
So bright.
Hi,
Hello.
Vita Wellness here. We are two best friends, basically wanting to change the world one hard conversation at a time. So tonight, here we are. I'm Lou Crenshaw.
Chantel Dayton.
We're learning how to do Periscope. So there's a wow. We really do have to say.
I know. It's kind of weird.
I'm about to
and then
fall
it says
off my
ho
seat.
behind us. It says
Ho.
ho. Or says oh.
Oh.
I'll just sit a little
Ho.
taller. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should probably think about that. It actually says home, and there's really pretty flowers behind us, but you can't see them. So, anyways,
Yeah. It's okay though.
so I was reading some stuff like how to do a successful Periscope, and one of the things was to like give some time for people to get on, and so introduce yourself a little bit, and so there's like some people who they like dance on their Periscope or
Sing.
they sing or yeah.
We don't dance or sing. We do,
I
but
dance.
okay.
She can sing. I can't sing.
I can't sing either.
Actually, I heard you can sing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know from who, but
Yeah. Okay. Have we waited long enough?
maybe. Yeah.
Crickets.
There actually are crickets outside. It would be really cool if you could hear them, but you can't.
Okay.
Heart.
Hearts. We like that. Okay. So
We wanted
tonight-
to talk a little bit about ourselves, right? Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk
Yeah.
about
Let's
ourselves.
just sit here and talk about ourselves for a little bit. Why don't you want to talk about yourself first?
Yeah. Sure. I'll talk about
Try
myself.
not to look at me though, because it's like.
So we were thinking, gosh, we chat, and I know that we have probably most of the people watching us, they actually know us, so you guys are probably super bored. But again, we're trying to change the world, so we need our messages to get out to the world. So hopefully you guys are sharing
Yeah.
these things, like on
Please.
Facebook.
Please
or,
do.
Yeah. Or I think if you like scroll your screen, I know if you click twice, we get hearts, and hearts, I don't really know what they do. I'm sure they do
They
something.
boost our ego.
Yeah, they make us feel we're like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, we're so loved. It's like affirmation.
When I
So
get farther away, I get smaller, which I kind of. Okay. Oh, there we go.
yeah,
There's-
okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Maybe look.
I'm gonna fall out of my chair.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kim just shared it on Facebook.
Awesome.
Thanks, Kim. That was awesome. So I'm Lou Crenshaw. I'm a personal trainer. Used to be a gym owner. Now I just work at one. Actually, the one that I sold. So,
This one?
CrossFit Den. Yes. Gym of Austin Step.
I don't know what that was. It was something to invite you, but it's not
Okay.
invite.
All right. So I'm a personal trainer. I've been a personal trainer for 12 years now. I love it. I love the platform of helping people realize who they truly are, and fitness is a really good way to do that, to make people feel really uncomfortable, to make them feel
She
vulnerable,
loves making people feel really uncomfortable.
exposed, all that kind of stuff. So, anyways, before this girl decided to be my friend, I was her coach, so I probably did make her feel uncomfortable a lot. But
But I liked it.
that's
'Cause it
how you
made
get
me
better.
grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I do that. I founded something called the Genesis Project, which is a 12-week overhaul of the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit. So, kind of the same conversations that we're having here. But, anyways, so that's me. Who's you?
Who's me? Well, for those of you that know me already, or when I come on, I always talk about karate. I always talk about my job, and yes, I am a martial arts instructor. I've been teaching martial arts, and she disappeared.
Squirting my chair.
For a very long time, I'm a 6th degree black belt in Chung Kuk Do. Yeah, it's actually not Chung Kuk Do anymore. It's the Chuck Norris system is what it's called.
She knows Chuck Norris. Personally, she knows Chuck Norris. Welcome, Kaylin. Hi, Kaylin.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. So, and I also do, so I teach martial arts. I used to manage the school that I still teach at, that currently teach at, and when I was a teenager. Hello. So I know I no longer manage the school. I just teach, and then I also teach a class called KickFit, which is kind of a combination. It does some martial arts, but a lot of like boxing, high intensity cardio, block, kick, punch stuff. So, and then, gosh, what else do I do? What else do people need to know about me?
You do training
I do, yes. The training at the den. I need to change that.
Okay, all right.
Okay, that's it. Okay.
Okay. What are we talking about tonight?
So we're talking about...
Or this week.
Yeah. It's always weird saying this week because it's Thursday, but really it goes till next Wednesday. Yeah, you guys know that. So we are talking about being grateful. Yeah, so this is something that I feel like it's a word that's thrown around all the time, but yet I don't want to say doesn't have any meaning to most people, but really truly really absorb being grateful. As we were sitting here right before we got on, we started talking, and I said, really what I want to get across is I just want to get across, what is that feeling? Like what happens to people when they really feel grateful? And then you said, what did you say? Chirp, chirp.
I said a lot of things. I always say a lot of things, but
Yeah.
I don't really know. Hello, J Ceremony 12. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
You said, what did you say? You said
Well,
being
I was going
without?
to talk about it later.
Oh, okay.
You were
Just
going to
talk
do
about
your
it. That's
spiel,
true,
and I
that's
was
true.
going to do my spiel.
Okay. That's how this works. Okay. So I began to just think about, like I lived life pretty much like growing up when I was younger. We didn't have a whole ton. My parents were entrepreneurs, so we kind of struggled when I was younger, and then they became very successful, and so we had pretty much whatever we wanted to have. And so I didn't really learn as I got older to live without things. And then later on in my life, late teen and early 20, I was definitely like, I bought whatever I wanted, and I really did. Like those of you that read what we wrote about being grateful, I really did own like shirts, sweatshirts, shoes in every color you could possibly imagine.
But
And
you didn't hate babies.
I didn't hate babies, no. I know. Hopefully you guys.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
haven't, if you don't know what we're talking about, you should go over to Instagram, Bita Wellness, and you can read about
And read,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, because then that'll make
More sense. Yeah, and yeah, I definitely don't hate babies.
Yeah.
I'm sure most people don't, but you'll get it when you read it. So then I just, actually I went to Mexico about 6 years ago with my dad. And those of you that have been to Mexico, most people that go to Mexico go either on mission trips or they go on vacation. And I was going on vacation. And so went to Mazatlan, and I never really, obviously I understood that, wow, we have a roof over our head at home here, and I have shoes on my feet, and I drink clean water, and the list goes on, and I eat three times a day, sometimes 4, 5, 6 times a day, right? And if I want something different, I just go and get it. Or if I don't like what I have, I give it to somebody else or throw it away and then just make something new. Or if something has too much salt on it, I'm like, ugh, give me something new. And it wasn't necessarily something like snotty, but I think that we all do that to a certain extent. And so when I went to Mexico, I really, I knew I was fortunate to have what I have, but I didn't know how grateful, or really the true meaning of being grateful for the roof over my head. I had no idea. And this is Mexico, right? This is Mexico. So we fly into Mazatlan, and we get on a bus, and the bus is really big, dark windows. You could barely see outside, and I understand why, because it would scare tourists from going there. Because people go there on vacation. They don't go there to feel like, oh my gosh, I need to help these people out, because that's immediately what I was thinking as we were driving. There were children and parents just wandering on the street. You could tell that they live on the street. And I was shocked. Like I'd been to Canada, and that was it. That was like the extent. I went to England for a while, but, and that was it. I had never been to a country where there was such poverty. And it made me really sad, And then I just started thinking about, like I said, just how grateful I was. And then my dad and I went on a fishing trip, and we went out on a boat, and there were families living in hills, like in the ground. Like there were holes in the ground, and the children were sleeping in the holes in the ground. And I thought, oh my gosh, are these people, are they sad? Are they crying? Are they upset? Like, oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine like what happened. And there was one family, and then we'd take the boat around the lake, and then there'd be another family. And then I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so sad. What are these? And then it was just the way that they lived. And then I got to thinking, wow, okay, so they must be really sad. They must be really sad all the time. They weren't sad. They weren't sad. They were happy. They were living. That was their life. I looked at them and I was thinking, oh my gosh, they're just surviving. Like, they are surviving. That's all they're doing. But really, they were running around and jumping, and dad was happy. Mom was happy. The kids were happy. They were grateful for, they were fishing as well. When they would catch a fish, they were so happy and smiling. And I just, when I came home, I was only there for a week. And I came home and I thought, oh my gosh, like I live in a house and I have 30 pairs of shoes, and I have, I have a room, I have a closet, I have a toilet. I'm like, I have a toilet. You know, I was thinking, oh my, like when you go camping and you pee outside, it's no big deal because you're like, yeah, this is adventurous, but it's not life. It's not how you live. So then I started thinking about different things in my life, and I've always been a grateful person. But really, until I put myself in their shoes, I really didn't, or just pictured myself without, never really felt that depth of being grateful before. And, it definitely changed the way that I still, like, you know, you kind of relapse to a certain extent. You know, you come back and you get used to things, and then you stop and you think, wow, okay, I really am lucky to turn on the faucet and have clean water come out. I really am lucky when I wake up in the middle of the night to walk to the bathroom, to go to the bathroom. Or I'm really lucky that I wake up and I put shoes on my feet and I have a choice of what color I want to wear, right? It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I put mascara on every morning. Like those just the little things that we think we cannot live without. I was just sharing that story with Lou right before. And then you said some